Salama family, salama. How are you doing? Oh man, this old man wants also to be inside the video I see. So now, brothers and sisters, first of all, we give all glories and thanks to TMH. You know, he's the only one that has chosen his people. He's the one that gave his people the identity to be his children. He's the only one that said that these children were gonna be the salvation for the whole world. Now the whole world is confused. Why? Because the whole world has seen that this supreme power, you know, that they used to fight, you know, that they used to fear, is coming to gathering his people, and they see judgment is coming. And what is that? What they do? I can explain. They are fighting our people. Now, why is the title called Latin America versus Afro Americans? You have also the Latin American, then you have also the South Americans. Brothers and sisters, why do they call them South American or Latin Americans? Those are the first questions. You know? But why do they call our African people, you know, why do they call them African American? You know, these are some questions that we have to ask ourselves. You know, America found, we had some Indians over there. I think also people that a long time ago before white people even arrived, and these people were black, by the way, not red. And then they started to kill them, and white people took the land, etc. And then these people called themselves Americans, and came from England, yeah, from Germany, you know. One family tree with Holland and Belgium, you know, Switzerland. So all we used to call them children of Japheth. So the land of America, yeah, is not from whites. But now, we have one big problem. You see Latin Americans fighting black Americans, yeah, that are more Americans than Latin Americans, that are more Americans than any other American, because the land of America, yeah, belongs to complete other people. Now watch. Let us go to their land. If we go to the land of in Latin America, which means we go to the Caribbean islands, Dominican islands, we go to, you know, all these islands there. How do the black people live over there? We can go to India, China. We can go to Palestine, yeah, to Palestine. You know, just today I saw an Indian woman. She was black, like me, black completely. The only her hairs shows that she's from Indo-Kush, Indian. You know. But if you look at her, you would see that this woman is completely black. I was like, What I want to say is, the real racism is not in America, it is not in Germany, but there in these lands like Brazil, Southern America, Latin America, Palestine, India. Oh, brothers and sisters, there are even stores in China, in Latin America, black people can't enter. And everyone who has a family in these particular areas gonna tell you a lot of things. My sister, she's a stewardess. She used to travel a lot. She have a very nice skin. Oh, you are not a Cubano, eh? You are not you know. They hate each other, and they hate the black color. The thing is, they hate the black color so much that the black people in those lands has no chance of nothing. You can't see them in television. You can't see them in working in good places. So they have the baddest job. They live in these favelas, you know, and in their families, if they have, you know, because my father used to know the names of how they call light skinned blacks in Brazil and dark skinned blacks in Brazil. Then you have the supreme white. The the light skinned blacks, so mulattoes, etc. If they are attacked, yeah, from white people, they run to the blacks, you know. But if they go to the blacks, they try to show the blacks that they are white. Brothers and sisters, the black people have a lot of problems. A lot. In this video, I'm gonna tell you a little bit, yeah, about the truth. I am very clear. The Ruach, yeah, will tell you, even in Africa, you have strangers. It calls them the Bango. Bango Bazali Lokola Bisu. It calls them Bango. There, these people. Even if they are from us, the Ruach will tell you, the Bango. By the way, he's telling you, he's calling them the Bango because he's saying that this spirituality or what they are, they do not share the same spirituality like you. They have the same color, but they do not share the same spirituality like you. If I go to this, the most of the people in the Southern America and etc., these are Mayans, Chinese, Chinese, etc. This is where they come from. This is their spirituality. Some of them are, most of them are Europeans. And even if not, we have in the Africa, in the western part of Africa, the spirit used to call people Bango. So how do you call people that lives in the Palestine? How do you call people that lives in the Southern America? You see, what I want to say, I'm not here to separate, but the racism between these colors, like from coming from black, like we are, to white, you know, this racism, like mulattoes, you're gonna find this kind of racism a lot among our people in the Caribbeans. A lot. Which means that these people has a lot of complex. Yes, and the black America loves chematic science. So the thing is that this spirituality, sorry, this people hates their color so much that they want white people more than their own people. And you're going to find it all over these Caribbean lands, all over these people that speak in Spanish. You know, you have racist white people, the as more they are racist, you're gonna call them Nazis. We never talked about Arabic people. We never talked about Turkish people. And we never talked about Chinese people. And then we never talked about the Latino. The Latino, yeah, this Latino is also a white man. A Latino is not a black man. And a Latino, a real Latino, yeah, that is not coming from the roots, from our ancestors, it's also a racist. Okay? If someone unsubscribe, out with you. Sors de là, tout de suite. Okay? I'm coming for you later. Okay? So, if you go, my sister went into the Caribbeans because her man comes from there. My sister, she you know, I was completely against it because, you know, we call them the bangos. She said, I want the man. What did she do? She went into the Caribbeans and took a man from the Caribbeans. A man that does not even have. Because, hey, they used to, you see how these things works. They used to Caribbean lands. The people in the Caribbeans. The people in the Brazil. The people in this Pakistan, Indian. They are so poor. They are so poor. You can't imagine. But because of your color, they're going to show you, black people, Africa is poor. The young boys in the age of 5 selling their bodies. Why you used to see a lot of white women going to the Caribbeans, buying these Latino boys to sleeping with them? Is our color so ugly? Do we look so nasty? And many of those people have also their ancestors that comes from us. But they hate their color so much. You can't imagine. My sister went to take a poor guy. Poor. He used to sleep with women to get money. I know, I can see, you know. She will not watch this movie, so I can tell it you clear here. You see? This is what did we do? What is the problem? Hey, Latino people, they used to, by the way, like Turkish. Go to Turkish history. Black people. This Syria. Black people. Palestinians. Black. China. Black. Where are they today? Because they are oppressed in their lands, you can't find them. You're gonna find them in the last hole. Go visit Brazil if you're gonna find the nice black people over there. Go visit this area, Caribbeans. You're gonna see us black people in the last holes. And in front of these countries, you're gonna see the white privileged people. Latinos. Nice Latinos, like, you know. This is the truth. Black people, if Latinos try to fight you, beat them up. Have no mercy. Like, he's a bango. Beat him up, you know. Destroy him so that you see, oh, you fight against him like you or I today. One of you, you know, if you fight one of them, fight him like Today, you or I, one of us, gonna live. If you fight one of them, fight him. These people, make your researches and find out how black people lives. Black people. I'm talking about black people. I don't care if they come from the western part of Africa. I don't care if they come from, you know, these people used to hate black people. They hate us. Today, people are crying out, Black Lives Matter. The first people that we're gonna that are fighting for us are white people. I, you, brothers, one day you're gonna understand this. One day you're gonna understand this miracle. We live here in Germany. Eh? Germans are fighting for Americans because of the things that is happening in America. Did you see the same thing in Latin America? Did you see the people fighting there saying Black Lives Matter? Do you see in Brazil people saying Black Lives Matter? Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? Do you know how they're treating black people over there? These people used to have black slaves still today. In Arabia, in the Brazil, in the Latin America, black people are slaves. They have names for them, like slaves. Still today in these countries, black people are slaves. In America, they do not call you slave. In the Germany, they do not call you slave. Go to the countries that I has told you now. In the Pakistan, in the Palestine, in the Syria, black people in the last hole. And if one Latin, I have Latin people following us. Eh? If one Latin say I am a liar, then a thunder should crush his house. Okay? A thunder. Because the most of them have the family trees that goes back to Europe. Europe, they are Europeans. You see? There's one thing that makes us to become one. Christianity came to them. They are so mixed up and the history sounds similar. But it isn't. It isn't similar. We had people, real fighters like Fidel Castro and all them. They loved Africa. They knew where they come from, some Cubanian. But in the midst of them, these African people are suffering. The people that are from us, that lives with them, they are not the majority. They are in the ghettos. You can't find them. Go to Brazil. I had Brazilian friends here in Germany. They used to call me nigger. Mixed half-caste people. They used to call me like this. Just to tell you, be very careful. We are not the same. This 12 tribe chart, I don't know where he got this from. Yeah, I don't know these liars in America, the black Americans, Hebrew Israelites. They are the dumb, one of the dumbest people on earth, by the way. No, it is not like this. This 12 tribe chart is a complete lie. We have 12 tribes of Israel. They live in Africa, and most of them, does not even know tribes. We are talking about 12 tribes. We are not talking about some nations. You know, come on. You know, it's better sometimes to define the snake, the symbols of the tribe. Then you're gonna understand it better who the 12 tribes are. It's crazy. This video I wanted just to address, how we suffer in those lands. And that's why we have to make Spanish videos for the people that used to be there, that are ours. That's why we have to make Pakistani videos. That the people that used to be there. By the way, I have Pakistani people preaching. I have Pakistani people telling already the things that I say for years. I have brought more than 1 year and a half teaching this Pakistani young people um, Arabic, Arabic, Arabic. I have even movies in Arabic and stuff. So we have also there some people, and also in the Brazil we have full of us. Aber hey, look, taking Brazilian here to this channel or to another channel, ask them about the racism in Brazil. Then you're gonna see not only our people are suffering. These are lands. These are lands. Really, they hate black people. For them, here in Germany, a half caste is a black. You know, a black like me. He's not a human. A half caste is a black. For people here in Germany, if you see people talking in television, they're mostly half castes. People, you know. By the way, you have my sister wanted to become a police before she started all the other things. They say no. How many police officers do you have, black people, here in Germany? They prefer everything what has lighter skin. They prefer every other nation. You can be an African American, you can be an African Brazil, an African Latino, an African Shindi, or everything is black has no chance in this world. Okay? And that's why I started with African, because if you have the root from Africa, and you have the color, you know, it is a problem here on this world. And the first people that are gonna hate you because you down are the half caste people. What we used to call half caste as black people. They, for the white, they are black people. And these are the first people that used to hate you. Latinos, Mexico. Go in Americas. They're killing each other. Go everywhere. Go on their land. Go to their land. They are like Arabs to us. I know. This was again one more video that shows that I am Mikhael. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here to make friends. Anyway, see you soon. If you have some questions to that, you know, we're gonna preach them. But I tell you, all the prophets they knew. They say no one of them gonna preach us. Like how do they do? Go and Google Spanish preachers. Oh Deus, oh Maria, Maria, Padre. Damn liars. And then they starting shikabara, you damn liar. Damn liar. So thank you very much. Let me see what the people has written here. They wanted to take on foreign women. That's where the chart came from. Yes, exactly. They love the foreign women's. Exactly. All of them have foreign women's, by the way. I'm not against foreign women's, but here in that movie I've made clear they hate us. Black people does not hate the other. We are already black. We are the root. We are original. We do not have to hate anyone because of their color. If other people hate us because white people have said that we are not good, they have put us to be the tail, they have put us into bad conditions. And our so-called people or brother or something like they used to say. They used to say, why you are going to help the blacks? Do you think you are blacks? La 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 la. This is what they used to say. These Mexicans and la la la. They used to say, do you think you are black? Do you think la la la? Hey! Come on! White people! I tell you, white people gonna fight for us more. You know, Isaiah said it clear. I came to separate. Many of our people gonna understand these things that I say later. I'm going to Africa. In this channel, people gonna see the Most High speaking. People gonna see different kinds of Maliki going up and down. I have no fear of no one. I will find a way to make a channel or something like, to go and to show the Beulah, to show the manifestation of Tatanzambi's power. I don't care. I never would allow someone to touch any one of my people. It's not like beat me here, then give him also a leg that he can eat your leg, then give him your ear that he can, no, we gonna finish them off. No one touches us. We have to be like the Muslims. No one touches us. What is that? What is that? You see white people fighting for you. White people. Where are these people? These people, we are suffering in those lands. Really suffering. Go take a Latino that has black color. My sister has one of them. If the white people look at him here, because he's like 2 meters tall, they are like, nice guy, nice. And then in his job, you have the Ethiopian, because Ethiopian are light skinned. Ethiopian, then you have Arabs and Turkish, asking him, why do you have a black woman? You are so nice and so pretty. My goodness, what did we do in this world? He can be nice, pretty, he can have whatever you want. This guy is poor. He used to sleep with women to get to have food. Come on, what do they think who we are? Black power, this is here. Black power. Fight for your color till to the end. And this is why the Most High said that I even will have mercy on Kemet. He say he gonna take this. Oh, you see, you see all these Palestinians, all these Indians, all these people that used to be in China, all the people that used to be even in the northern part of Africa, mixed up in the western. He gonna put them together, starting war, give them a kingdom to protect the kingdom of Jerusalem, Salem. Because of these nations, you're gonna see it soon. Africa gonna rise up, and these people that destroyed their earth because they loved the white man so much, that's why they are now destroying the Amazonas from them. They used to go to Africa making photos from our women's, from our tribes, and selling it into porno houses, and in the Amazonas now, they are sold out. You know what will going on there? They are people in the Amazonas, they are already, no, we have nothing no more. What is there? Is this the promised land, the Amazonas, because they have trees? You're going to see how much the Most High loved Africa. Soon you're going to see how much the Most High loved Africa. That's why you have the African American name. African. You see? So easy is it here. Hey, I was thinking on it to make the video or not, because we have a lot of Latin people here. But I know that they're gonna understand that I'm not attacking every one of them. But I am dressing this video to especially because they know it. I can bring it here and these people gonna tell me even the stories a little bit better. They know how the people hate us there. You go to visit one of them at home, yeah, they have some, light-skinned parents, etc., you're gonna see how they will treat you. If you want to, how a black want to marry a light skin or a white or something like that in the midst in the Latin countries? Who are you? You know what they used to do with you in the Pakistan and stuff? They killed a lot of Congolese women because they wanted to give birth to Chinese, to give birth to Pakistan or to Indian. Do we do that to them? Go to Africa, they are welcome. All of them are welcome. They can do whatever they want. They are like kings, you know? And the white man, because of the Christian book, they are like, don't touch the black man. Just hold them down. But they are like, if you are black, if you joke, you can't come to my store, you can't marry my kids, you can't do this, you can't do that, and you have no chance. This is how they showing us that they are not from us. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, oh. I took my woman from Africa. I went out, if I show you, I'm in German. I live here, grew up here. you know, I grew up here in peace. I'm here in the place. No one is disturbing me, But I was like the spirit, Makaya. Home. Go home. No. And the first thing that I heard from my son, yeah, even before even before, he will be even stronger than you. And I was like, hallelujah. And not like your son Gentile. Let me go to the commands. They need to awake from being dumb. They are like, we are all one, we are all the same, because they saw a little bit melanin. Sometimes it's not even melanin, it's only the sun attacking, because they live. Brothers and sisters, every one of us that is black saw racism. White people would always prefer light-skinned people, nations over nations. And if they have no nations, they would prefer the North Africans. But you, in the sub-Saharan Africa, western part of Africa, you are the last that they used to say, you are one of us. And this is why the complex come from. You never will see no actor, black actor, no footballer, and all of them, they live bad lives. And no one of them is opening their mouth like this footballers in Brazil and stuff. But they are living in the ghettos. Poor people. Hey, Africa thought they are poor. Ask. Go to a Brazilian and ask them, how do you live there? You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. You will say, man, it's nice to be black, huh? It's nice to live. These people are really poor. Do your research. Because they're poor, that's why they hate the black color. Okay, Ronnie, here's someone really laughing a lot. Brother, can you inbox me herbs for vision loss due to stroke and weakness from stroke to improve range of motion and hand function? Yes. The Beulah group has already made one video there, and we're gonna share it soon in our Beulah page, not in this one. And people gonna address to the team, and you can also ask the others. They are in school and they are learning a lot of things about herbs, etc., and they can also help. Okay, my DNA, and I'm Nigerian and Congolese. Yes, there were a lot of those people also comes from the sub-Saharan, or from the western part of Africa. But because of this mixing dulalalu, they do not even know like those people. Yeah, this is it. Me myself, you know, me myself, I have to be very, very careful because, you know, we need people that gonna follow us and and but you know, I am very clear. My people first. My people in the second place. My people in the third place. My people in the fourth place, in the fifth place, in the sixth place, in the seventh place. Then I'm gonna take a half cast. Boom. Here, it's for you. I am very ridiculous. Ridiculous, straight. So my mom is really calling a lot. I have to answer. Close this.